Hey there everybody, welcome back with the Plat and welcome to another Slime Festival video. Today we're going to go over the swap shop. I am probably going to do a couple guides in general. This video is probably going to be a bit shorter because the swap shop isn't that long. We'll try to keep it under 5-10 minutes so that way you can kind of just digest it quick. But really quick before we get into it, just a couple announcements. One, I wanted to say that I believe tomorrow I'm going to do my first unit review for Queen Slime, and then I'm going to probably do a couple unit reviews. We'll get back to the Hell passes, the Hell ability quest soon. Just want to get, the new content in while it's still most relevant. And also, I've been thinking about doing a second game on the channel. I was thinking about doing a full playthrough of Dragon Quest V or Dragon Quest IX. So please let me know in the comments down below if that interests you. I have a poll as well on YouTube that you can go click on to let me know if that's something that interests you. Obviously it would be a long playthrough, probably 40, 50, plus hours, probably closer to 100 hours, honestly, with how I play games. So, it would be quite the investment. It would be a lot of episodes. So it's something that if I'm going to get into, I'd want to make sure that there's a healthy desire for it, Anyway, let's get into the swap shop. So basically the way this works is you can come here, you can take a look at the event swap shop, you can get there from this way, or if you're at the home screen, you can come down to swap shop and you go to limited, and then it's going to be in the very top here. So what you do is, now every time you spend stamina in any kind, you are going to get slime medals, or whatever these medals are called, these cute queen slime medals. You will get them when you first do the slime event. When you come over here and do event and you do these slime quests here, you are going to get a bonus every single time you do them, in addition to all the bosses, in addition to the battle road. I believe they all give you like an initial big boost of them. However, you do get medals for every single thing you spend stamina on in the game, but you get significantly more if you're spending them in these events. So instead of like 5 or 10 for whatever, doing like an ability hell or something, you're going to get like 50 for doing a quest like this. So because there's already a lot of free units to grind, I do recommend grinding these. Very hard, I think, gets you the most per stamina. But basically, these will give you a bunch of these things. So now let's go over quickly. What do I recommend buying? You can see I have $17.99. I have spent a lot already. So first and foremost, all right, I know I've said it 3 times. I'm going to say it again. The first thing you should buy, because I've still had people coming in. The first thing you should buy, I'll tell you in a second, all right, is right here, the iridescent orb. This orb is limited. There is a finite amount in the game, and they are required to get S units to the max rank. And eventually, they're also required to get S units to rank 6 whenever that comes out, because I think Japan has that already. This is what you want first. It is 3,000. It is very expensive. Just save up and get it. It's worth it. Okay? I highly, highly recommend it. I still have people coming in and telling me they didn't get the orb from the Dragon Quest 1 event because they didn't have medals. So prioritize this thing first. You will get it quickly. I got it in the first day. It's a 20-something day event, 22-day event probably, if I'm to believe this Queen Slime voucher. So get it first. Now, shortly after that, I do recommend getting either the vouchers or the irises. These are both pretty equal. I would put the vouchers slightly first, I think. The irises are good for ranking up units. Again, it's a great rank up thing. And if it's not number 2, it's definitely number 3. Vouchers are good, but also Queen Slime voucher is kind of a bad voucher because the banner units aren't that good. Queen Slime isn't that good. Dragon Slime isn't that good. But I think Dragon Slime actually might have some serious potential. We'll go over it in the unit review. But it's 5 pulls. You're going to get it eventually. It's cheap. It's not really that important. You're probably going to get all the things that are important. The iris, I highly recommend as well. So these 3 should be your first thing. First, the orb, and then 2 and 3, pull in the iris. Now, I got the equitable emerald because I didn't want to spend stamina to get it, because I'm trying to farm units. That way I can show free-to-play content of these units in, hard level fights. And I needed to rank up units. I didn't have it, so I just bought them. It was pretty cheap, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. Outside of that, obviously you could use it for these stones and stuff a little bit, but I would recommend getting this scroll right here. This ability scroll for Aeolian Slash. It's a pretty damn good attack. It is physical. A lot of these other ones are actually pretty bad. They're like Martial. Martial's pretty not good damage most of the time, and I just don't think any of these are that good. Now, if you have enough, these are some of the things that you'll pick up before you start throwing it away on, like, these gems that you don't need, right? Like, if you have to pick between getting these stupid gems you don't need, or getting, sorry for the the glitch there, or getting these scrolls, you would take the scrolls. The scrolls are still going to be relevant. They'll be good on certain units at certain times. But this slash is expensive, but very good. I'm not going to pick it up yet because I am not super warm on it. But after you get that, I recommend, personally, this could be up in the air for debate. I recommend getting these slime fragments, getting all of them, which I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I'm going to get 17 of them right now. Boom. Look at that. So basically, once you get up to 30 of these, you can awaken an A unit. When you get up to 100 of them, you can awaken a, let's come here, an S unit. So if we come down here, so we got those things. What do? You come down to the awakening material shop. You can see we have 53 slimes. Once we're up to 100, we get a free awakening on a unit. So this is going to be perfect if you're going to be pulling for slime heart and you want to get up to level 2 or level 3. And we could even almost fully awaken dragon slime. We can get 2 awakens on them almost. But I'm going to save up for a free S unit awaken, basically. Now, keep in mind, I don't think it'll let you buy this if you don't have the unit, but this doesn't summon a unit if you don't have it. I think it would prevent you, but just in case it would let you buy it, even if you don't have the unit, don't, because it doesn't work that way. All right, so after that, I know everyone's thinking slime dagger. Trust me, I think the slime dagger is pretty terrible value. It's not a bad weapon, but it already comes with 3 golden, like, enchantments on it that are pretty good. So if you roll it like 10 times, you're only looking, the amount of improvement you're going to get is low. It takes a lot of money, a lot of these coins, and like I think it's worth getting them. But you're gonna, here's the thing: if you farm, let's take a look right now. Let's just one example why I don't highly recommend them. That I think they're kind of a drain. Let's take a look. How many slime daggers do I have right now? Let's come down to slime dagger. If I go to slime dagger, I already have 67 of them, and I bought 0 from the shop. Why do I have 67? Because we'll even do a roll here. We'll do max 750 gold, because I'm farming the free A units, which you should all be doing, and this drops from the same level as one of the A units. And so, like, even if you do this, right, I had 5 of them, and I already have MP plus, 34, and Martial Brilliant. What do I want? Worse? Probably worse. I don't know what potency plus 1 is, if that's 1% and it's missing something. If it's something better than that, I don't know. Slime attack plus 6 is actually pretty good. If you can get like a full golden slime, but look at, like, that's just not, the dagger's already pretty good. And so you don't really care that much. And the extra mana is probably pretty good on some units with really high mana cost. So that's why, sorry, gold shop. That's why I don't recommend that should be one of the last things you get. I would get all the abilities before I get that. And so after the slime fragment, let's take a look here. Is there anything that I missed that seems really important? It's probably always worth it to get slime pearls. They're not super vital because they kind of just show up. I actually would end up getting so after I can't remember. After getting the gems, after getting these gems, I would then get the crack type upgrade tome A's, because those aren't super easy to grind. They're not that bad, but it's a lot of stamina. This saves you stamina buying them here. And then after that, I would get the experience just in general, because you're going to level up a lot of units eventually. So I'd get all the experience larges. And then after the experience larges, I would then go for probably the abilities. That's when I would get the abilities. And then personally, I'd go for more experience, and then I would end with slime and all these other more common rank up materials. So that's the order I recommend it. But really, obviously, the important thing is get this orb, get this orb, get this orb, get this orb, then pick up these 2 things. And then after that, it's kind of, fill for what you want. I also do highly recommend get this. This needs to be early. This is like a really good thing. I'm not getting it right now because I know I'll get plenty for it, because this is day 2 of the event and I've already cleared out most of what I want from the shop, because I'm grinding a bunch of units and I've got a bunch more grinding to do. So get those. Ignore the daggers. In fact, daggers make that. I would literally take the whoosh type upgrade B. I would take these gems down here. I would take every one of these gems before those slime daggers, because as you see, I already have like 70 of them. And so the very last thing in the shop should be the unlimited daggers. Even because they are cheap, but they're just not good. You get 5 for like 14 stamina. That's how much. That's the value that those have. And that's going to be it, guys. If you have any questions about the swap shop, let me know. If you have any other guides you want me to make for this event, let me know. I actually will probably do a boss guide for... We don't have the super hard bosses yet. Those are going to come later, but I might do one for the normal bosses here. Because Ultra is still 12,000. That's not like super automatic. Maybe I'll do a full free-to-play team and have some fun with that. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. Purplatypus is Purplatypus. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you next time and see you guys around.